Today, I'm starting a brand new series where I start with a dog and trade up to a turtle. But here's the catch. I'm not going to just be showing you my trades, I am going to be teaching you so that by the end of this series, you will have your very own legendary turtle. Now, with that being said, let's start this video. Enjoy! Hello everyone and welcome to phase 1 of my dog to turtle series, and oh my gosh guys, I am so excited for this series, you have no idea. If you don't know me, my name is Rina and I'm relatively new to the YouTube community, so if you could hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, that would help me out so much. Thank you, you guys are so sweet. Anyway, if you didn't get the concept of this video, I'm basically starting a new series where I'm going to be starting over from nothing again and training to a turtle, but this time I'm going to be teaching you guys step by step on how to get a turtle for yourself. So naturally, the first thing I'm going to do is make a new account. I'm just going to put in a random birthday because y'all don't get to know my real birthday, sorry. And I'm going to just type in a username. Oh wow, no one will ever know it's me. Who am I kidding? No one's going to recognize me anyway.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't.
Anyway, I went and joined Adopt Me and got my starter egg, and surprise, surprise, I hatched a dog. Yay. Now, you're probably thinking, okay, first thing I need to do is trade the dog. Well, you can't exactly do that anymore because apparently Adopt Me added this stupid update where you can't trade away your last pet, so really, you start out with nothing. Sorry guys, the video's over. We can't trade the dog. Just kidding. We have to take a trip to the grocery store. So basically, the reason you want to buy food is so that you can trade it. Right now, the only tradable thing in your inventory is literally a sandwich, so buying this food gives you a little bit more variety, and you'll probably be more likely to get a trade for it. Now, I'm buying a variety of food. I don't really know why, don't ask me. I just like the variety, it looks pretty in my inventory. But you could just get water because that is the cheapest, or apples, doesn't really matter. Okay, now comes the actual trading part of this video. And I have a feeling this is where a lot of you guys start to struggle. So let's be clear on what you should do and what you should not do when trading. First of all, don't just run out in the middle of the circle asking for trades when you're basically just looking for free stuff. If you do this, people will probably ignore you, and in my experience, they will not trade you. Instead, what you should do is trade people individually and ask them if they have anything they could give you. If not, that's totally okay. Still be nice and respectful, and don't be mad even if they don't want to trade you anything. It's really important that you stay composed and not get mad at people for not wanting to give you free things, because that's understandable. Secondly, when it comes to server switching, I know a lot of you guys have questions on like how often should you switch servers and when it's a good time to switch or when it's not. So what I recommend is when you join a server, TP to the gifts area and look at the amount of people who are trading. If you see several people trading, then spectate their trades and see what kind of pets and items they are offering. If you see a lot of rich pets, like legendaries, neon legendaries, megas, exotics, etc., then you should probably leave the server because these rich people are probably not going to donate free things to you, since they are probably more focused on trading their really good pets for other good pets. Of course, rich people can still help you out and give you pets, but just be aware that they can be really rude sometimes and decline you right away, and that's not very fun. So personally, I like to try and avoid those kinds of players, but it's really up to you. Okay, now that you know some trading basics, let me walk you through the process that I went through while recording this video. So the first thing I did was craft a nice, simple message that I could copy and paste into my trades with people. It was a really simple message. I just said hello, told them I was trading food for anything, and asked if they could help me out. Then I server hopped a little bit until I found a good server with people who are trading. The first person I traded declined But the second person didn't, and they actually gave me something really unexpected. Yeah, so they actually gave me a fly puma, which actually shocked me. What? Wow, I cannot believe that just happened. So yeah, I got pretty lucky on my first trade here, which was really nice. But anyway, then I proceeded to change servers until I got this trade for an ant and these 2 trades for dogs. Next, I made this trade for some food and items, which in my opinion is still better than nothing. And also I made this trade for some stickers and more items. I know these trades might seem a little useless, but I am always grateful for what I can get, and also I find that the items people can give you can be easier to trade than food. Anyway, I got some more food items and then made this trade for some small gifts. I then traded a small gift for these 3 pets, which was very generous of the person. Then, while trading the second small gift, I got a Phraseopod, so thank you so much to whoever this was. And I ended up trading the small gift for a mouse. After these trades, I realized I hadn't even gotten my trading license yet, so I went to do that. Easy. Okay. Now we are at the point where I have to explain to you what to do with the pets you have been collecting. Assuming you have been following along with me, you should now have several random pets in your inventory. Your main goal should be to trade those pets for a legendary, but not just any legendary. As you know, some legendaries are better than others, but some are also way worse. That is why the legendary you should aim for should be from the current Gumball Machine egg. So if you are watching this video close to when it came out, then the pet you should be aiming for should either be a Sun Glider or a Dimension Drifter. If you're watching this video later than that, then just go for whatever legendary pet or pets is in the current Gumball Machine egg. It is super important that you go for these pets and try to avoid hated legendaries, because if you find yourself with one of these hated legendaries, you will probably want to quit because no one will trade you anything for them. So, as a warning, these are the legendaries that you should try to avoid at all costs. Metaloxes, Zodiac Minions, Dracula Parrots, Moon Bears, and Lunar Tigers. If I see one of these in the trade, I will try my very best to avoid it at all costs. Do not accept these pets. So then there are some legendaries that I would accept, but I wouldn't exactly encourage you to look for and trade. So these pets would include anything golden, like the unicorn, dragon, griffin, ladybug, scarab, mummy cat, golden beetle, etc. And also common pets like the griffin, dragon, and kitsune. Anything that's not in these 2 categories is generally acceptable and good for trading. Just be careful. If you're not sure, double check. So once you think the value of the pets in your inventory is close to that of a Sun Glider or Dimension Drifter or whatever legendary you're going for from the Gumball Machine egg, then you will probably need about 9 to 12 random pets, assuming that you have no fly to ride pets, to trade for a legendary. With all of this in mind, I decided to make an offer for a Sun Glider, but it got declined, so I decided to trade my Fly Puma for a Golden Tortoise Beetle and some ads. Then I traded the Golden Tortoise Beetle and some ads for my very own Sun Glider. And with that, phase 1 of this challenge is officially complete. Now, here are some additional disclaimers and tips that I can give you. 1, you're probably not going to get that lucky like I did and get a fly or ride pet during this, so just be aware that you might have to make more trades than I did in order to get up to a Dimension Drifter or Sun Glider. Also, another thing, I got declined a lot during this challenge, like a lot, and I don't know if you guys realize this, but this took me a little while to make, so just be aware that this does not happen in like 10 minutes. It takes a couple hours in order to get the trades necessary to get up to a legendary pet. So yeah, just be aware of that. Anyway, like I explained at the beginning of the video, the goal of this series is to teach you guys how to get your own turtle by the end of this. So if you are taking part in this series, please let me know in the comments down below and let me know if you completed phase 1. I will be answering as many of your comments as I can and helping you all out with any questions you may have. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss future videos, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!